Hi guys, it's Jess from Honest Fiction and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I'm super excited for. So it has been quarantine the last lot of months and I've been watching a lot more TV than usual, specifically anime. I've also gotten back into manga, which I used to really read a lot of in high school but then took a long break from. So stick around to hear my anime and manga recommendations. So I'm going to start this video off with my manga recommendations and then move into my anime recommendations. I will leave a timestamp down below if you want to skip one or the other. But going into my manga recommendations, I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a background of what I like to read or what I used to read. So the first manga I ever read was Battle Royale. I found like my super old edition in our attic. I just reread like most of the series. I have an older brother, so I probably read this like when I was way too young to read it. It is very graphic, very gory. I think they actually made a live action movie that I also saw when I was young that I really liked. I mean, I didn't like it. It was kind of messed up, but I enjoyed watching it at the time. So that was my probably all-time favorite just because nostalgia. And then another one, which is like Degrassi in a manga form. It's called Confidential Confessions, and I was obsessed with this when I was in high school. And it's literally, if you guys are familiar with the show Degrassi, it's that, but in manga. So I really like that. So there's some older manga that I used to really like. Moving into the new manga. So this is just stuff I've read the last couple of months. It's not like my favorite of all time or anything like that. It's just like new ones I found over quarantine. So first one is my absolute favorite, and that is Vinland Saga. So I am only 4 into this series. I want to let you guys know I'm going to be completely transparent how far I am in all of these series. Some of them I haven't finished, so I just want you to know that going in. But Vinland Saga is so good. So if you've seen The Last Kingdom on Netflix, and if you haven't, go check it out. If you like Vikings or anything like that whole Nordic thing, it's so good. It's my favorite show of all time. I think I might like it more than Game of Thrones, but anyway, that's The Last Kingdom. This is it in manga form, and it is a revenge story. It follows Thorfinn, who has been, his father was this is a slight spoiler, was a very strong Viking, and he ends up being killed, and Thorfinn wants revenge for the killing of his father, and wants to like kill the guy that killed him. And you pretty much follow them. The characters are so well done and so great. Like there's not really a main antagonist yet. I'm only on 4 volumes in. But like the guy that killed Thorfinn's father, I love. And I think you're supposed to hate him kind of, but it's so well done and it's such a good time. And I couldn't recommend this anymore. It's so good. So yeah, definitely check that out. And then the next one, I actually watched the anime first and then jumped into the manga to try it, and that is The Promised Neverland. I'm currently, I think, on volume 9. I don't love where it's going right now. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. However, overall, it's still been super enjoyable, and it is about a bunch of kids that are raised in this like compound, and they're all orphans, and they're slowly adopted off until, I don't know, how do I not spoil this for people? Until they realize that some people aren't actually going where they think they're going. They're not really going to adopted houses. Other things are amiss here, and it's really good, and it's really enjoyable, and it's just fun. It's very unique. It's not like any other manga I've really read. It's good. It's a fun time, and it's not too gory. It's a little gory, but it's nothing like too serious, so keep that in mind. Next one, I debated putting on this because I'm only 3 volumes in, which is not far in the series at all. However, I saw the anime, the first 4 episodes, and I hated it. I hated the anime so much. And I think it's because I watched it dubbed, not subbed, and the voice, like, I just didn't like the narration at all. I also just don't like the style of the anime. Let me tell you what it is first. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the anime actually, I think a lot of people really do enjoy it. I was just not a fan. I could not get into it. I love the book so far. The manga is really, really good, and I think it's just because it's not as over-the-top acting. But yeah, really, really liking it. JoJo goes on a bunch of adventures pretty much. There's this mask that I don't even know how to describe this. there's JoJo, and then he's kind of raised with another orphan. He's raised with an orphan named Dio, and they're kind of competing against each other, and then it's pretty much like they're just competing against each other like the entire 3 things I've seen so far, and they go on these different adventures. But yeah, so far, pretty good. Like the manga. Like I said, hated the anime. Let's see. It's just another Vinland Saga. I don't know why I had to. I just liked it so much. It's so good. I love this Vinland Saga, man. Just watch it. And then the last one, I've only read the first one, and it's Akame Ga Kill, and I will go more in depth with this because I'm going to talk about it as the anime because it might be one of my favorite anime of all time. So, that being said, moving into anime. Okay, moving into anime, I just want to start off by saying I'm not adding like very popular anime that a lot of us have already watched, like Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is obviously, I think that's my top anime of all time. So yeah, these are just ones that I've watched the last few months that I thought either people haven't heard of, they kind of slipped under the radar. So yeah, moving into that. The first one actually is unbelievably popular, so ignore everything I just said. I just didn't watch it, so that is Attack on Titan. A lot of people love this anime. I loved this anime a few years ago when I watched the first season. However, I don't know why. I think that either I didn't have the next season in dub and I was watching it in dub, or something happened where I didn't go to like the 2nd and 3rd season and 4th season now. But it's so good. I'm like addicted to it. And I've never enjoyed a anime so much and hated the main character so much at the same time. I hate Eren. He's not, if anyone wants to talk about this in the comments, I need to like really vent to someone about how much I dislike Eren as a character, but love the anime as a whole. So yeah, so that's the first anime is Attack on Titan. The next one is Akame Ga Kill. So this I had never heard of, and I loved it so much. It is only 1 season. I think I saw it on like Hulu or Netflix. It's so good, horribly violent. There is a lot of violence, there's a lot of gore, but the first episode just completely hooked me, and it's about this boy who's leaving his village in order to the village is very impoverished. So he's trying to go to the capital and help out his village. And in doing so, going to the capital, he realizes that the capital is super corrupt, and he ends up joining Night Raid, who is this gang of, not like kind of like Robin Hood-esque, like, they kill pretty much the people that are manipulating the government. And it's so good. It is such a good time. The character development in this anime is so good. You fall in love with every single character. You get your heart ripped out constantly. I love it. I love this anime so much, which is why I picked up the manga. I'm only two things into the manga, but so good. Definitely, I cannot praise that anime, Akame Ga Kill, enough. Go check it out if you're a fan of like that type of anime. The next anime recently came out in dub, I believe, and that is Demon Slayer. Really enjoyed it. So it follows Tanjiro, who is this boy who wants to become a demon slayer because his younger sister was attacked by a demon and turned into a demon. And it follows like his story and how he slowly becomes a demon slayer and how he has to go after these stronger and stronger demons. And I really liked it. I was kind of afraid it was going to be a Hunter x Hunter type thing where it's just like you keep getting power-ups and power-ups, but I think they did a really good job developing the overall story. I really enjoyed the characters. It was a very fun time. I think there's only 1 season out. I'm hoping the 2nd season comes out soon because I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. And the last anime on this list is The Promised Neverland, which is another one that I picked up the manga after I finished the anime, just because I really wanted to know what happened. But this story follows Emma, Ray, and Norman, and they are all orphans living in Gracefield House, and they have a very good life. They live very comfortably, but every few months one of the orphans is taken away and adopted until Emma discovers that they're really not being adopted, and there's a lot more going on at this house. And it was a really fun time. I think from the trailer, I was expecting this to be much more lighthearted and fairy tale-esque, and it is not. It is very dark, very suspenseful, and I loved it. It was just a really good time. Like I said, I literally bought the manga so I could figure out what happened later in the story. But yeah, definitely give that a shot if you're looking for a new anime to try out. Alright, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. If there's any other anime or manga that you guys think I would like, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for more anime and manga. And if you don't know yet, I post new videos every Tuesday and Sunday. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next week. Bye.